Hey, this is Edu Library. Welcome to our space. Today, on the Autodesk Revit course for construction drawings, you're going to learn how to add new level to a three-person, two-bedroom, two-story detached house and produce its ground floor plan. We will refer to the new project file we created in our last video. If you open your Revit software just on the recent page, you will see it right there. Just click on it, and once it's open, and then we can start the activity we have planned for today. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to specify the floor and roof height of our building. Okay, and this building, it's a three-person, two-bedroom, a two-story detached building, right? So in order to do this, you need to switch to the elevation view so that you can adjust the level. So if you scroll down to your project browser, just open any of this elevation. I'm just going to go with east. So once you open, this is what you're going to see. It's already set the height of the ground floor to 4,000 millimeters, 4 meters. That's not what we want, so we need to adjust this first. So we reduce that. Just left click, all right, just like you edit things. So just type in 2700. That will set it there, and what you do is just circle right at the end. You just need to drag it, all right? Just left click and drag, left click and drag, just to extend it. It has to do with the elevation of your building so that we can all see it, view it at once, all at once. The same on the left hand side. You can drag this extent. Just drag it, click and left click and drag and drop. That's it. To add, this is only for the ground floor. To add the first floor above it. So what you do is you go back to your architecture right here, this ribbon, and then you look for levels, just the top right corner, and we want to set the level to. So if you click on it, left click, and then automatically this distance appears, or this variation appears. So what you do is we want to set that upper floor. Once it's 2500, just left click and drag. Just left click once and just move your mouse, and once it's aligned, the extension is aligned to the previous level, just click. It's attached. Good. So just press escape on your keyboard to cancel that, and then you can click on this level also, and also the circle right there. Just drag it. Once it's aligned, just release it. So it happens. So the whole building to the roof level is 5,200 millimeters. The next thing we're going to do is to add wall, right, and form the ground floor plan. So to be able to do that, we need to go to the ground floor, which is level 0. Okay, level 0 is the ground floor, level 1 is the first floor. We click on level 0. We can come down here if it's not opened, or you find it right at the top. So you draw your plan in the middle of this cardinal point, if I may. It's like the north side of your building, the south side, right, the east and the west. So you want to draw the building just in between them. If you have your sketch already, just feel free to just draw the plan. So how do you go about it? So you come to architecture right at the top. So you click on architecture. We click on the wall. That's what we need. Click on the wall. We click on architectural. Once we click on it, you see what happens. A different kind of wall now appears under the properties palette. We'll go down. I'm gonna go with this wall, cavity wall, 102 brick, 100 block, and 75 mil insulation, right, with a plasterboard. So 12 mil plasterboard. So I'm gonna click on that, and then I'm gonna come here and just draw some. So for my sketch, I'm just gonna left click, okay, and just type. You can type in the distance you want. I'm gonna type 1280 first. So whatever distance you have from your sketch, just feel free to, you can zoom in, just roll the scroll wheel inside to zoom in and out from my previous lesson. And also you can type in the next distance if you know. So I'm gonna go 44690. I'm gonna press enter, and then I'm gonna scroll up, just move my mouse upwards, and then just 90 degrees, type in 7130. You can pan, and then move to the left just when it aligns. I'm just gonna click it, and then I'm gonna close it, right? So that's how you draw the wall. So this is from the boundary of my detached building. So the next thing, I want to see what it looks like on 3D. So if I come on the project browser down here, let me just open it. Right. You see the problem now. The wall is started from the ground up onto an unknown level. Okay, right. So that's not what we want. This will save us level 2, so I can always edit this, and I just want it at level 2. You can change the name, whatever works for you. Ground floor, first floor, roof level, you can edit those, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I want my wall to only stop at level 1 for now. All right, so I need to restrict it. So what I do is I go back to the floor plan, click on the walls. I can select it multiple times. I hold control, just like you do, hold control on your keyboard and click, left click, left click, left click, and then come here to the constraint and click constraint it to level 1. See what happens. See, so this is constrain the height of our walls to where we want it. That's where we want it. So I can go back now. And another thing, if I look at it, if I zoom in a bit, see, the brick is on the inside. That's not where we want it. The brick is always on the outside. Your cavity wall, it's the block work that's on the inside. So what I do is I just click on the wall. You see this toggle or arrow button, and change the orientation of the wall. I do the same, change the orientation on my wall. I do the same, change it. But go back to 3D, you can see now it's what we want. It's perfect. You can just pan around, orbit, right, or rotate to set. I can then add on the walls, I can add internal partition walls to just divide the different sections of inside of the ground floor. So I'm gonna change it from the external wall. I'm gonna use a partition wall. I'm gonna use this one, the wall partition 12 plasterboard, normal size. I'll pick this. I'm just gonna click. You can go with a block wall, right? Whatever works for you. You may not decide not to go with that, and you may decide to just go with a standard 100mm block work. So you can pick internal wall and use a block work instead. Whatever works for you, feel free to use it. I'm just gonna stick to this wall partition. And then I'm gonna draw, just draw it. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. can always make changes to it, what kind of distance I want. So I'm just gonna click here. Because of the way my stairs is gonna look, press escape to come out of it. You know, so I want to divide my kitchen from my living room. I'm just gonna put it here, just halfway. I can always make changes. Also, I want my foyer. I'm gonna need a demarcation just about anywhere right here. So I'm just gonna click that for now and click escape on my keyboard to get out of the command. We're gonna be adding doors and windows. Go to architecture, let's click on windows, and then just drag it down. So for my living room, like this one, and just click on it, and where you just move your cursor around here, it tries and centers it for you. Just click. I need a smaller window for the kitchen. Maybe this one. And choose another one. The same size. Let me just keep it the same size. And then I can put it on the side. I think those are my main windows, and then I just press escape on my keyboard to get out of it. I go to my architecture again. I need the doors, just click on doors. I need the 910 width. Let's put it at the entrance, just right about there. Just click. I need another one right about this entrance, just click. I need the one that's going to lead to the living room. I'm just gonna click. I think this will be my main one. The entrance leads into the foyer. I access the main hall where my stairs will be. And I enter into my door to the living space, and I need a double door in the kitchen that will lead to the garden. Right, so I'm just gonna click on it, and then the cursor just drop it. Just left click and drop it. Right, so it's not far off from what I want. It's not far off from what I want. So I'm just gonna click on the doors and move it inside. Yeah, I don't want it to open this way, so I'm just gonna toggle that. The same thing, I don't want this door to open the same way as the entrance door, so I'm just gonna toggle that. Move that to the left, let it open to the left. Okay. I can add dimension lines if I want to add dimension lines. So what I do is I go to annotate and then pick up on the dimensions, a different style. So I'm just going to go with the align the dimension. I'm just going to see once the line, the center line comes out, I'm just going to click it and then click the second, yeah, just center the center. Real quick, center that, click and drop. Same thing, click, drag out and drop. I'm going to do click, I want to align click and drop. Next, if you want to add a text on it, so you just go the same on the still on the annotate, right? Just text, that's it right there, and just click on it, and it's a kitchen diner. So I'm gonna make it, click on this one, it's a living room. Let's click outside and escape, or maybe one more. Let me just label this my foyer. Right, I can just kind of make it a bit smaller right at the top. I just use the superscript because all the text comes in standard sizes. If you want a smaller size, you can edit this type, or you can create a new text. But a superscript works for what I want to do, so I'm just gonna keep it that way. Yeah. Yes. All right. So escape. If you're not if something isn't right on your screen, just press escape on your keyboard. That is your friend. Okay. Keep learning, keep growing. See you next time. Bye.